are at the fall practice number 3 at Paint Creek today. We had, Aaron, 6 boats? 6 boats. And up first, returning national championship qualifier, Cohen Oyer and Landon Wiseman. There we go. All right, guys. Not the best results today, but tell us what happened on the water.
No, it was pretty slow. I didn't have any bites all day. We tried cranking, we tried finesse fishing, just couldn't get anything to work.
Landon, what'd you think? This was your first tournament. How'd you think about it today?
I thought it was pretty fun, but I also thought it was a slow start. I only had a couple big bites and I lost them, so I feel like I can learn a lot from this and get better.
All right, Cohen, is there anybody you'd like to thank today for making this day possible?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Warriors for Christ Ministries.
Anybody else?
Luz.
Anybody else?
Mock.
Anyone else?
Strike King.
Anybody else?
My boat captain.
There you go. And who was your boat captain today?
My papa.
Your papa. All right. So, Landon, is there anybody you'd like to thank today?
I'd like to thank the boat captain and Malone's Marine and Hire.
And?
Brian Moore Construction.
Brian Moore Construction. Very good for your first time. Well, guys, now, are you going to be trying to fish the river next week against Gallia?
Possibly.
Possibly. Okay. All right. Well, you guys get to buy, right? Football, you got to buy?
Yeah.
All right. So that'll be good. You'll be all rested up and ready to go. All right. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next week, hopefully against Gallia. Next up, we got 2 more new anglers making their debut on the fall practice circuit here. Mr. Chambers and Mr. Armstrong, what'd you guys think of today?
Didn't get no bites or nothing. It was just a slow day.
Slow day. What all kind of things did you try?
Crankbait, buzzbait, chatterbait, pretty much everything.
Pretty much everything. Mr. Armstrong, what'd you think?
It was a very slow start. I had no bites. I used chatterbait, crankbait, wacky worm, and that's just about it.
About it. Is there anybody you'd like to thank for being able to fish today?
Geiger Brothers, boat captain Josh, Iron City Implement.
Very good. All right, Mr. Chambers.
Malone's Marina and our boat captain Josh.
All right. Well, thank you, guys. You guys going to maybe be able to go next Sunday?
Possibly.
Possibly. All right. We'll figure that out. Okay. Next in, we have Grant Regal. And his partner Nikita had to go home. She wasn't feeling well. We hope Nikita's feeling better. Making her debut today. Grant, you're starting to be finding a bait. What is your bait? Your bait of choice now, you think?
My bait of choice now is probably going to be a wacky rig from now on, with a nail weight in the end. Kind of like a Nico rig, but not exactly.
All right, so who would you like to thank for being able to fish today?
I'd like to thank Village Haircutters Barbershop and Custom Hard Tackle, and my good coach, Jeff Strasser, for being my boat captain.
All right, so how many fish did you get today?
I got 2. I had a little one that kind of popped off, but I had one that was not quite an over, and the one that was just barely a keeper.
Barely a keeper. All right, so we got 2 fish to the scales. Aaron, what do we have today?
2.91.
2.91 pounds. Woo! Current leader. Let him go ahead and show off his big fish. Might as well go ahead and wait for big fish. He'll be a leader for big fish for at least a little bit. Ooh, hold on to that one. We're going to try to make sure we do well at handling the fish today. See what we get here for big bass.
139.
1.39 pounds. All righty, so let's get a couple pictures there. Go ahead and put them back in your bag, and then go ahead and release them back here in the Paint Creek. You're going to use that over there. All right, next up, we have Olivia Stacy and one Mr. Trevin Hill. All right, so Trev, how did they go on the water?
Way too cold. We should not be fishing. We should be hunting or something like that. Not fishing. Too cold for this trouser.
Well, you were hunting for bass. Apparently you didn't do very well.
To be honest, no, I really didn't. I was too busy freezing.
Freezing. So let me ask you a question then. Did anybody catch fish in your boat?
Yeah, Olivia did. And I did. I caught one, but...
Oh, so you were able to power through.
Oh, yeah.
You persevered.
Mm-hmm.
Way to go, man. Good job. So let's hear about your fish catch.
It was on a Ned rig, and it was on like rocks.
How big do you think it is?
I don't even know, like 9, 10 probably, something like that.
9, 10 inches?
Yep.
Not pounds? Okay. All right, Olivia, let's hear about your day. How'd it go?
I agree with I agree with him. It was very cold. The day was pretty slow. I only caught 1 fish too, so we have 2 fish. Mine might be 14 inches, so decent.
All right, let's hear about your fish catch.
So it was earlier in the morning, right when the fog started going. I was throwing a swim jig around a bunch of logs. There was one log that was sticking up in the middle, and I cast back at it, and I didn't even have time for it to sink, and it hit, so.
All right, so caught on swim jig. Who'd you like to thank today, Olivia, for being able to fish?
I would like to thank McGill Christian Salon and Sean Taylor Trucking.
All right, Trev, how about you?
I'd like to thank Rock Church and my grandpa for being my amazing boat captain.
Amazing boat captain who put up with a ton of whining because you were cold.
Yep.
You know, if you do that into your hoodie, it puts a lot of hot air in there. Just something for the next time. All right, Aaron.
3 pounds even.
New leaders, 3 pounds even. Let's see if Olivia got the big fish or not. Let Trevin get a hold of that trophy of his.
Show them to him and then get it back to me.
All right, nice fish. Let's go. And for big bass,
141.
141, a new leader. All right, guys, hold those up so we can get some photographs. Be Facebook famous. So we got new leaders at 3 pounds. Up next, Mr. Michael Stevens. Mr. Michael, I didn't wear my jersey, Stevens. And Mr. Pennington, I didn't pick one up either. Looks like you guys got a pretty decent bag there. How many fish did you come in with today, Michael?
We got 3 fish.
3 fish. So let's hear about it. How did we catch some of the said fish?
So Aaron caught 2 fish over on a point on rocks and construction and stuff like logs.
And what was he throwing?
He was throwing a jig.
Throwing a jig. How did you catch your fish?
I was throwing a jig on a rock wall.
Jig on a rock wall. So Hunter, how did it go today? What did you see? Did you have a hold of any fish?
No,
No.
but it was very cold and it started off good. He caught a couple of fish early morning, then it went slow after that.
So went a little bit slow after that. Who would you like to thank for being here today, Hunter?
Buckeye Exhaust and my boat captain.
And your boat captain. Michael?
I'd like to thank Strike King Lou's, Iron City Pipe, my coach Strawser, and our weigh-in guy and our boat captain Aaron.
Weigh-in guy, got a new title. Aaron's moving up in the world.
4.33.
New leaders, 4.33 pounds.
Two of these. Didn't show them.
All right, let's get a look-see at these fish. 3 nice fish. There's a nice one. There's a contender for big bass. All right. All right, Hunter, go ahead and hand that one back to him. Let's see what the new, maybe the possible new big bass is.
193.
193. So we keep lifting it up here. We got a couple new contenders coming up here, making their second trip to the fall practice series. Well, who put that down in the mud?
Well, that's all it is back there.
Yep, we'll have to rinse that one off. All right.
That's out. Dunk that down in the water.
Next to the scales with a 5-fish limit. Hannah Wyatt and Kaylin Pennington. So let's hear about today. What happened?
It was slow at the beginning, but then as it got more into the evening, it got a little bit more exciting.
A little bit more exciting. So about how many fish did you guys think you boated today total?
7, I think.
7 fish. So what were you able to catch these fish on?
What was it? Flick shake?
Flick shake. All right. Now, Kaylin, let's hear about your fish catch.
Honestly, I looked over and I caught a fish. That's about it.
You just looked at it and willed it right into the boat. So, off a rock wall.
Yeah.
And were you throwing the flick shake?
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So we've got 5 fish here. We got some feisty ones. Looks like we might have the winners coming last here with the 5 fish limit. If we can get the scales to cooperate, they only got to do one more and they can get a go home.
The big one don't want to stay still.
We do always try to practice live release, and these fish are a little bit more lively.
7. 34.
7.34 pounds, and your winners for today, the Paint Creek Fall Practice number 3. Now, ladies, can we hold up all 5 fish, you think?
Here's the big one.
Can somebody hold up 2 fish? And somebody get the 3rd? All right, looks like we might have a new big bass out of this batch. Maybe just give her that other big one. Or the bigger of the 2. Yeah, just. All right, Aaron's gonna sub in there. Beautiful 5 fish limit out of Paint Creek. And again, your fall practice number 3 winners, Hannah and Kaylin. All right, congratulations. All right, we're gonna take a look here for big bass. Definitely looks like we got a new big bass.
263.
2.63 pounds.
Good job, girls.
All right, way to go. If you guys don't mind, go ahead and go over there and release those back into Paint Creek. We'll see how we can do with that. And again, we'd like to thank everybody for joining our broadcast here and tuning in and checking us out. Few exciting things have been going on with the world of JHS bass. I want to shout out to former Angler of the Year, one Mr. Tyler Eggers, who is qualified now. He was an Angler of the Year for us. He was a national championship qualifier for us as well, and he's now qualified to fish in the Collegiate National Championship coming up this spring. Another thing that's happening is Stellar Films has got us released on Reveal streaming service. You can check us out there, and that could be free, or if you don't want any ads, I think it's like $6.99 a month. Also, help me with this one, Mr. Dunn. We are in the Toronto Film Festival under what category?
Documentary.
Documentaries. All right.
It's not just Toronto. It's actually the United, like all of England.
Oh.
So it's a big English branch. So the English branch Pinewood.
All righty then. From across the pond, we're allowed to compete in Pinewood's little film festival, and they've brought in Toronto along with them. So if you get a chance to go watch it and check us out, The Road to Oklahoma is available now and soon, hopefully coming out on Amazon. So we've got a lot of things going on, and if you would like to, view the things from the film festival, you can do that and vote. And we'd greatly appreciate it. Hopefully we'll have one more weigh-in this fall, which will be next Sunday at the Gallia ramp down on the Ohio River. Thank you guys very much, and we'll see you next time.